So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
There he is, the one they call the Divine Ponytail.
Well, that is his trademark, isn't it?
Yeah, and everything connected to that ponytail is footballing perfection. His guile, his passing, and his goals are things of legend.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar. Chance! Now, that's fallen kindly here. Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
He's going for goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Quarter of an hour played. And they're back on the ball again. Dembele charging forward, the ball at his feet. Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! He shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Tries to pass it, and Batistuta! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Zanetti. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. And he's away. Well, that pass isn't the best. Ball played for Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Raul. Kukçu! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Thuram. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Fires it in low. Roberto Baggio. Seedorf.
2 added minutes has been
It's
indicated.
Batistuta. Madrid finding their passes. And it's Batistuta. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Children's announcement.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
To the information centre.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Zanetti, a man never lacking in drive or determination. And this is Batistuta. And that pass just didn't quite work. Kukçu. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's been slipped through. Oh, that's neat. And the finish! Oh, that's nice. And this is Dembele. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Batistuta. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. Batistuta! And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans
and
have pulled out
welcome
all
to
the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental
Manchester
occasion.
United against Barcelona.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways.
It's the bay! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. Scholes plays a sharp little ball here. He has a look up. And reclaimed it in a try. Great chance! He scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That's very neat. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There was just...
Big chance! It's hit the upright. That's really well cleared. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Haaland. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Cruyff. Played out to the left flank, backward it goes. Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, that was vital. And they're quick to get it back. Baresi into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has left him in a heap. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Raul. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game,
Just a
but one
quick
that's
announcement.
packed with incidents
An
and
exciting one.
talking
We're
points.
about to
A
announce
decent
today's
watch this,
lottery numbers.
and it's
Please
1-1
watch the
at
screen if you
half-time.
have a ticket.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Frenkie de Jong. Coming on the
Barcelona
field
get the
is
second half going.
Number 14,
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And here's Neymar. Oh, nice touch. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And he was quick to react. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's there to belt it away. That's a cute ball. Barcelona finding their passes. Tries to get it clear. Cleared without complication. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Zanetti. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Look at the space here. It's Neymar! 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 One of a type. He's brilliant. About as smooth as it gets. And again they hit the front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 16, Raya. Number 10.
So, time for
Schneider.
changes on both
Coming
sides,
on the field,
actually.
Number 1.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Number 11.
Manchester United
Rafinha.
really are going about
Substitutions
things in the
taking
right
place.
fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's in plenty of space here.
Might want to be careful there. Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, that's a key interception. Scholes. That ball looks a good one. And that has been cleared.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Scholes.
Oh, really well played.
And he's managed to get free.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Totti. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Haaland! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other
And
way.
now I'd
And
just
they
like
are
to read
clearly
out-
so... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. So off we go then. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
And I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Nicely aimed pass. Tries to play it through. Cruyff. Neymar. And he was quick to react. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cafu. And it's Serginho. Quality ball. Looking to play him in. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Now it's Neymar. Ball is over the line. Skims one in. Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Raul goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Cafu. Kukçu. Serginho. Zanetti. And he's only too happy to take that back. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's on it, can he get away? And this is Batistuta. 15 minutes till half-time. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Rummenigge. Couldn't squeeze it through. Kukçu. Cruyff. Searching pass he's played there. And it's Griezmann. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Serginho. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Knocks it into space. Costa Curta. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Dembele! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. Neymar plays it short. And here's Neymar. Costa Curta with a fine tackle. And Cruyff! And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
Barcelona really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously. The chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. Decent chance! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Borussia Dortmund have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Can he get it through? Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Zanetti. Kukçu. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And this is Raul. Raul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that is a little undercooked. Bellingham.
Might want to be careful there.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Ambitious ball here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And this is the big chance.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
There will be 5
Totti.
minutes added time.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that's been intercepted. We are into stoppage time. Serginho. Turan. And time is up.
A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
Dembele picking up the Man of the Match
And we
award,
come to you
and
now
no
with a
surprise
big
there.
request for support for our charity fund.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's played forward. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Mbappe. Chance here to counter. Great vision. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Back into the middle. Baresi deals with that comfortably. Looking to play him. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
21 minutes is number 22, Kylian Mbappe.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, there's a probing ball.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and this is Mohamed Salah, and he's worked it through. Goes for a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
It's a good foot in there.
Bellingham. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, well played, well played. Zanetti. Nesta. Oh, he's been caught napping. Great chance! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To further improve their position of comfort. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
In wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
And we're off again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! Just cruising! They are cruising! Just cruising! They are cruising! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
It's become a case of men against boys. Turan.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's a mighty effort! Keeper always had the measure of that. Looking for the run. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that looks a decent ball. Baresi. Neymar. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Dembele. Dembele! They want to be quick to recover this. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
It's roll! And that's past the post.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
And there's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Kukçu. Barcelona so far providing no real goalkeeper. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. As far as they're going to go. Oh, it's Dembele. Xabi Alonso. And it's Cruyff. And he's being shifted off it. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that the keeper was likely to need his best there.
And that has left him in a heap. Now has he beating of his... Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He has found the way through. Roll! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Koundé goes back to front. Well, that pass isn't the best. Baresi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Still looking for the first half-time now. Oh, that is a good...
Well, playing Thatcher, moments like that, another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Neymar. Zanetti. Cruyff. Oh, nicely intercepted. Still just a single goal between the sides. And it's...
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
It's one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Raul. And here's Dembele. Oh, he's been caught short, surely!
No mistake! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Speed of thought.
Defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are visible. Fancy the
He is not interested. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that we'll see of him.
well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Half an hour gone in the second half. Played back in, out towards the flank. In towards the back stick. Adams with the clearance. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Can he get away here? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Koundé, the final 5 minutes. Cruyff. Now that's well seen too. Aimed beyond the defence. And Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's aimed into the middle. And that is as far as it goes. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Raul voted... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, in recent years, the Dutch have produced some terrific defenders, and whilst this guy might not get the same sort of accolades as some of his more glamorous compatriots, there is no doubting his class, Jim.
Yeah, De Vrij has been a fixture for both club and country for many years, Peter, and who can forget the Italian Cup final in Rome?
Of course, we covered it, but... Oh, shooting chance! And it's Neymar. That has been slung wide. And this is Neymar. Pings it. Big header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Barcelona finding their passes. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Neymar. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Neymar. That's tidy. And a chance! A truly wicked strike.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. I'm thinking, looking at the tell you, it was measured, it was perfect.
So, at first significant.
It's gone up a notch or 10.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. So, the referee's awarded a free kick. Dembele is eyeing up his options in the middle.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And this is Raul. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Couldn't squeeze it through. Cruyff. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And this is... And the shot! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0.
2 added minutes has
Pass
been
is coming
indicated.
off in quick succession here. Cruyff, and this is Cruyff. Good read, needed to be. And the shot! Goal! 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substitution in progress.
There's the whistle half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge.
It makes even less sense. Scholes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rummenigge! It's a loose ball. And he whips it in. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Terrific header!
Up and move up.
Raul. And he's quick to snatch it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Barcelona with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Neymar. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Raul did very well to get himself one-on-one. Now he's got to figure out how to beat the keeper.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Raul plays it short. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar, Rummenigge, and he shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
He's shifting through, shot at goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Neymar! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's going to go a long way. Neymar. Now it's Cruyff. Barcelona have reclaimed it. And now the breakaway. Tries to pass it through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Scholes. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Koundé. Raul looking to add to his goal. And it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Could be danger here. They've got to be quick to recover this. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's the chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Great chance! In he goes again. And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to you.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
I'm afraid to tell you that...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yeah, I'd have picked him to the fans' film. And he's made sure that's not going.
Well, it seems as if he's had a and
Trickery. Card producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
And how easy did he make that look? Or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Raul. Was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good for
Barcelona are behind here despite their domination of possession, and that has left him in a heap. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Raul, and this is Torres. Great chance! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Yaya Toure. Bayer clear, and he's quick to snatch it back. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's having a go!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cruyff. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at
Hello
half-time.
everybody, and this is a quick reminder to
strong
let you
opinions
know
on the
that
first
you'll be
half?
able to
Well, I
catch
don't think
today's
either
match
side will have too
broadcast
much
live
to
on our club's
complain
FM
about or worry
station.
about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Maldini pulls off an exemplary. Tottenham finding their passes. Zanetti. Neymar. That is good alertness. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, that's a very... Inside! It's hit the upright.
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So the manager
Mohamed
can
Salah.
make for the first time in the game
20,
here.
Zaghi. Coming on the field. Number 7.
Koundé.
Guti.
That's
Number
good pressing,
11,
squeezing the
Owen.
play. Zanetti.
Well, Peter, just see...
He won't be happy with Koundé. That's a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is... Oh, and Owen! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Substitution on the field. Number 42. Toure.
We have got changes here
Coming on
from
the
both
field
sides, in fact.
is Number 3. Mateus. Substitution in progress.
Koundé. 75 minutes played. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No, that's been intercepted.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Kokchu really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like what it...
Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! And they get themselves in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Tottenham take the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nedved. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that is as far as it goes. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but